Following Green Build this year, we talked to the sector and they said, can we have a permanent location where we can meet the public and do this again? And so we decided, that's what a great idea. And perhaps we can build something that represents the sector in Cornwall. We want the academic sector and the productive sector, the green building sector in Cornwall, that have great products that they want to get in the public's face.
It's rather like being on Ready Steady Cook, just receiving all these surprise ingredients and then somehow calmly trying to compose them into a building that is fit for purpose.
We'll be somewhere on the Eden Project site, and we want everybody on the green build supply chain in Cornwall who has great products that they want to get in the public's eye to come in and collaborate with us. But this is a culmination in a way of a dream, and it's coming to reality. It's also the beginning of a new era and the start of a challenge.
People want to be involved with this project, I think, because it signifies sustainable building, and that is the future for the county.
We've got a good wealth of experience, we've got some good training providers, we've got some good universities that are putting together packages of learning that's really building on the expertise we've already got, but it's investing in our unique resources as well.
Since the groundbreaking ceremony, we've laid the hardcore, we've laid the footings, we've got the reinforced slab and the ground blocks around, and we actually got the lift pit in. We're now ready to construct the timber frame and get the site safely enclosed.
We're mixing with lots of people who have the same exciting ideas and the same approach to the future, looking at sustainability, and the Green Build Hub is a perfect example of that, and we're delighted to be involved in it.
The project's going really well at the moment. As you can see, we're putting the timber frame up. The scaffold will be going up on Monday, and it's doing really well.
The timber frame construction on site due to the upturn in construction costs. So this is a much more viable way of building a one-off building here at the Green Build Hub. By having the timber frame workshop up here, it enables us to have students on site, getting hands-on and learning about modern methods of construction.
To get out of college, to actually get onto a site is really good for the experience, and especially something like this. Obviously in college we only level 1, so we don't do much hands-on type practical work. Whereas here we can sort of see how the guys would construct something.
We're at the critical stage just before Christmas where we need to take the blockwork up to pads down height to crane the glulam beams on, which will enable the roof to go on right after Christmas.
There's been some massive challenges, and it's really working collaboratively with the client and the contractor and the design team, and just sort of addressing those issues, and that keeps us on budget and in programme.
I think what I'd like to say is that it's defined a new vernacular architectural style that responds to the challenges of climate change and to the specific location of Cornwall, the kind of weather, the kind of building materials and the kind of people and skill levels you've got here. Because that is the challenge. I build around the country, and it's always about trying to tailor your architecture to fit location. And that is what this project is about.
It needs to attract people, it needs to inspire people, and with our Chief Exec, who is an inspirational character, it will do that, and he's already inspired a lot of people to get involved and on board with this.
The great thing about Cornwall Sustainable Buildings Trust is that they want everyday housing to be more sustainable, to be more energy efficient, and actually to be a better and more pleasant place to live.
I mean, it's been perfect weather conditions. It's really helped us. This time of year we normally experience a lot of rain, but this cold snap has paid dividends for us.
Well, it's a lovely day today for the visit of the Minister Nick Bowles, who's come to see the Green Build Hub and to understand what's happening in Cornwall with apprentices and skills development.
I think it's entirely appropriate that here, right next to the Eden project, which for the whole country has become the symbol, in a sense, of a green and sustainable way of living, that you've got this centre that can test out new technologies, new techniques, and really subject, new industries to a proper check of whether they're delivering what they say they are.
The project is exactly halfway through. The main structure is there. We've got the roof waterproofed. Shortly we'll be doing the cladding and the windows, and the whole thing is going to change. Currently it's clad with scaffolding and protective sheeting. When that comes off, it'll be like seeing the birthday cake. The cedar cladding, the windows, it'll look fantastic. Well, this month, big changes on site. The internal scaffold is just about moved. There's just a temporary scaffold in there now. And today we've got a visit from Cornwall College students, and we're doing a demonstration of lime and then clay plastering.
We've been promoting lime in and around the region for 20 plus years now, so we view it as a very important product in terms of conservation, but certainly sustainable building, it's got its place.
Well, we're on the final downhill hurdle, we hope. Spring is sprung and we're now coasting into summer and towards completion. We're just completing the cedar cladding. The windows are going in, the underfloor heating is going in inside, there's decorating going on, and later on this month, before the scaffolding comes down, we're hoping to get the solar panels on the roof.
So the Cornish rocker at the moment is set at 55 degrees because we're still in the winter months, and then as the sun starts to rise in the sky, so we will start to lift them. The Green Build Hub, it's the first time that I've ever put them on a flat roof, which is quite exciting, but it's the monitoring that I'm really interested in to prove the Cornish rocker is, what it's actually giving extra.
What we did was we brought a group of people together to collaborate on the Green Build Hub. The Green Build Hub, as you're probably aware, should be open in mid-July, mid to late July. It is an innovative building which will bring together the collaborators within Cornwall for sustainable building.
Well, I passionately believe that in a world where we're faced with catastrophic climate change, clearly what we build ought to be fit for the future and contributing to dealing with those problems of climate change too. So sustainable building, sustainable communities, creating places that will last and meet all of those challenges in the future is absolutely fundamental. And I think the key thing with the Hub is it's about inspiring people, and it's about inspiring those people through collaboration, through bringing people through the doors, through bringing organisations through the doors, and it will thrive and be successful because everyone chooses to use it, and that's what's so brilliant about the building, because I think it perfectly fits that purpose.